My name's Jeff Body. My wife is Stevie, and our son, Finn, he's 3 years old. He was diagnosed with FOXG1 syndrome. When Finn was just 3 days old, he had, we were able to determine in the hospital before he was going home that there was a defect within his heart. And more specifically, they were able to identify that he had a ventricular septal defect, so the VSD, which was the hole, and then he had a coarctation of his aorta, which is almost like the cinched pipe, you know what I mean? And he ended up having to be rushed to CHOP in Philadelphia, and everything between life-saving measures and everything that happened ultimately had a full bore open heart surgery where they were able to repair those issues. And then the coarctation actually re-narrowed, and Finn needed a second heart surgery when he was only about 7 or 8 months old. We did do a full battery of genetic testing, and at 11 months old, that's when we received a diagnosis of FOXG1 syndrome, which is a neurological driven, and we learned just how rare it is. At the time, I think we were told there was around 700 identified children, with that diagnosis globally. When Finn first started working here at Breakthrough, it was our, more than anything else, it was our hope that he would be able to develop some more independence, with his mobility, just in different positions, throughout the day. We do have, we have an activity chair. Finn has, of course, the gait trainer. He's got the stander. He has this Peapod chair and all these different things that we try to make him comfortable in, that he has his space. But for him to be, independent, whether it be sitting, doing a circle sitting, or whether it be, in the quadruped, high kneel, working towards, what he's been doing with crawling. Our biggest focus and our hope was establishing more independence. And over the course of the last 3 weeks and now 15 sessions, we can honestly say it exceeded our expectations, because he's now, in 3 weeks' time, he's circle sitting, unassisted for periods of time. You could just see his eyes are lighting up. The goals and the kind of the mode of the therapy is he was receiving, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, did some hippotherapy. We've worked in the water, done some aqua therapies. From a comparison standpoint, it's a game changer when you could do something for an extended period of time, and when you could do that every single day, and it's just like reinforcement, and that reinforcement and creating those pathways, and just again, like the confidence that is instilled from that. I think that's one of the biggest differences, because we again had a wonderful therapy team at home, and there's just only so much you could achieve in 45 minutes, 2 or 3 days a week. We just couldn't believe some of the things we're seeing in the first 3 or 4 days here, and again now 3 weeks in, it's just the sky's the limit. As far as improvements and impact on Finn's life that we've been able to experience or observe here from Breakthrough would be a lot of children, Finn as well, that have these diagnoses struggle sometimes with sleep. They struggle, with their digestion and their GI tract and things along those lines. And another thing that we noticed with Finn is, instead of being a coin flip, is he going to sleep tonight, is he not? I have to say that Finn's been experiencing some pretty decent night's sleep, and he's, as a result, when you sleep better, you're more regulated. I think your overall temperament, for all of us, right, improves, and we've absolutely seen that. I think it's regulated him, and again, I mentioned, but the confidence that he's experiencing, because he now is starting to tap into what his capabilities are. And today being, again, day 15, my wife and I, we kind of did a divide and conquer approach. We have 2 other boys, both of which have been able to come and participate and watch Finn work and hang out with Chance, and everybody took a vested interest in Finn and our other children, and asked questions and got to know us and made us just feel welcome right away. So by the time we came, even, that second or third day, it was just like, it was just an extension of our home, because we felt welcome, and that was huge for us. Working with Breakthrough, his mobility and confidence have only improved each day, and to the point where, some people, I don't know if I say it loud. Some people do 529s for their kids. Well, guess what? We want to do, breakthrough therapy setups for Finn, because this is how he builds his future. This is how he gets stronger, and it's just unmatched from anything I've seen before. And the fact that there's a plan in place, but that's not written in concrete, because if for example, like Jenna or Danielle are seeing something on any given session, then they'll run with it, because they realize, oh my goodness, we could plug into this today. This is where his strengths are showing, and they are able to help build that confidence in real time. As far as working with Breakthrough, I would want any family that's considering bringing a child or a loved one here to understand that there's a science behind what's happening here. Nothing here is done randomly. There's a plan in place, and again, it's building blocks. Just that any natural anxiety or apprehension that someone might have or for a family member, it goes out the window in the first 5 minutes, and it's the best decision you'll make, because you're literally seeing in front of your very eyes, like, just change, and positive change. Yeah, if someone was on the fence with working with you, and it kind of goes a bit to some of the stuff I've shared already, but watch some videos, come visit, talk to family members of people that have participated and been here and done a full intensive therapy session, and just look at the results and make the decision for yourself. Now, I would just want people to know that these are the types of things that make a long-term difference, and making that decision and move forward, the sooner you could do that is the sooner that your loved one or your child will get stronger and grow more confidence and push the envelope to what anyone in the family would have even thought was possible. So the sooner the better. The people here.